24/7.
Are you ready to talk about sex?
No, let's talk about relationships.
Or is it time to talk about dating, taboos?
It's on your mind.
So let's talk about it
On Nightlife 24/7.
Hello, everyone. What's up, Riz?
Hey.
So, I didn't know if you can hear me or not. I'm trying to adjust these things. I never seem to get them just right. All right.
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Hi. So, check this out. We were actually tonight, so I want to, first of all, welcome everybody. And I'm hoping that I did this right. It's my first time working with the background layout stuff. I don't think it's going to show. I don't think I did it right, which doesn't matter. But I came across something because we were going to do a show tonight on love language. Marissa said, "Hey, have you ever done the quiz, this and that?" And I said, "No." And she sent it to me, so I was going to take the quiz actually online and do it. But then, as you know me, I tend to run across certain things, and I was just like, you know what? I saw this story, and it didn't make sense to me. It just literally did not make sense to me. And the title was this, and it's on YouTube, so you guys can check it out yourself. The title was New Jersey transgender prisoner impregnates 2 women prisoners. I was just like, what? Huh? Okay, I'm confused. What? And I was just like, okay, all right, okay, I'm confused. I'm so damn confused. Transgender prisoner impregnates 2 female prisoners. And I'm saying to myself, okay, I'm a little thrown off because if they're transgender, how are they getting them pregnant? Because they don't have all their parts. And so when I listened to the story, this is in Edmonton prison in New Jersey. I can't seem to figure out how I'm supposed to do the layout stuff in the background. So this I'm going to show it to you on my phone here, and that way you guys can see it hopefully. But it just blew my mind. This right here. Hopefully I'm doing it right so you can see it. Edmonton prison, and that's what they put on the news right there. This guy who he went and he killed his foster father. He didn't live with the man anymore. He didn't live with him or anything, but he broke into the gentleman's house and stabbed him to death multiple times, then went on a carjacking spree and then was caught. Okay? He was later sentenced to 30 years. All right, now, this is the guy here. Hopefully,
it's a glare, so there we go. Yeah, I can see it now.
Let me see it.
There you go.
Right there. He was sentenced to 30 years in prison. Now, he identifies. Let me go back. I'm going first. This is supposedly him as he identifies himself as transgender. Okay. Now, I'm gonna be just like my man on the Trey Will song show. How is it you can put a fox in the hen house and don't expect for them to be eaten?
Well, I was listening to a video from The Real, and they explained it a little bit better. And they said that according to a law that was passed recently, Whatever the sex is on your driver's license, that's what jail they have to put you in. Now, back in the days, they wouldn't do that. They will put you, if you're a male, you're going into male prison. If you're female, you're going to the female prison. But since she identifies as a female, and that's why they put him in the female jail.
Okay, this is why I'm confused at. This is why I'm confused, and maybe this is why I'm lost. You saw the picture of him standing up in court, right? With his lawyer. Did it look female to you?
No.
Okay. So once he gets to jail, he identifies as transgender. I have no problem with that. No qualms about that at all. They're now going to send you to a woman's prison. But wouldn't it behoove you to have all transgender people in a segregated section by themselves? They do it
talked
for
about
God.
that too.
Okay, they have it for gang members.
Yeah.
Okay,
now I don't know why they don't have it for the transgender.
Right. So you
I guess because they don't feel like they're like, I don't know. I could say they're probably not in danger.
Who has a fully functioning penis in with women. At what point did you not think he gonna stroke down some ass? He coupled the milk, they gonna give him the cookie.
And what's crazy is that I didn't know that they took away the conjugal visits, except for like 4 prisons in the United States.
Oh yeah, they did that years and years and years ago.
So I was shocked when I heard that. It was like since the 90s that you've been able to do that.
Right.
But there's only 4 states that allows it, and I think New York is one of them, Washington is another, and there's 2 other states. I know they mentioned it in the interview, and I can't remember.
But my point is this: when you go to prison, even when you go to jail, they check you.
When you shower, they see
it. He went in with a fully functioning dick and balls.
But what's crazy is that when they shower, it's open, so it's not like they have private bathrooms. So I'm a little confused on how this went about. But you know what? I don't know.
As I said in the description,
shit happens.
What the fuck were the prison officials thinking?
Yeah, that didn't go too well. So now you have 2 ladies that are pregnant, and both parents are incarcerated.
You have 2 ladies who are pregnant. One of them is in there for natural life, not life, natural life. Okay? The other one is in there for almost 40 years. 40 years. That ain't no little bit of time.
No.
That ain't no little bit of, that ain't saying, you know what, we're going to let you out 5 years for good behavior. And check this out. Each one of them is in there for murder. The parents are all in there for murder.
Yeah, all of them. Yep.
Now, I know I'm black, which doesn't mean I'm stupid, because I always try to tell people the color does not equate to the intelligence. But ain't no way in the hell would I put a fully functioning man in a prison. That's like taking a woman and sending her, this is why I identify as a butch and I'm a man, and send her to a male prison. Her ass gonna be tore up every day, all day long.
Yeah. And see, it's funny is that it's, even though we know prison, you're not supposed to have sex, you're not supposed to be on social media. I've seen people on TikTok.
Thank you.
In their rooms, in their cells. And I'm just like, okay, so how did they get the cell phone? Are we just that lenient now in the prisons?
And you know what's funny to me? You see on a dating app, if you're in prison, don't contact me.
Yeah, because they also in prison, they're on dating apps. They are on dating apps, and they'll take a picture of themselves in the cell, like it's a photo album, like it's a like back in the days when the 90s, when everybody wanted to be a gangster, you all had that one pose.
Right.
Yeah, they all do that.
Okay. It's not like they don't all get out and do their thing, because even in prison, you got some prisoners who get pregnant by the guards.
Yes, you have some that get pregnant by the guards. You have some when would get pregnant by what they were saying, the guards majority of the time, that's for sure, because that's the only really male figure that they
Right.
get close to. So everything else, yeah, it's impossible because they're not getting the conjugal visits anymore. So that's out of the way. So they're getting
I
pregnant somebody in prison.
okay.
This
I'm
is
just trying to
confusing.
understand, and I'm trying to understand. They transferred him from a male prison to a female prison. Did not say, "Hey, let's put him in what's that when they put you in 24-hour lockup?
Oh,
Put
the
you in the
hold.
hole, or put
Yeah.
you or they put the
Oh,
worst criminals in a certain part of the prison. They only get
yeah,
1 hour yard time.
yeah.
Let's put him over there. I
But
understand
I
their
don't think he
point.
met those guidelines to even be put there like that. So that was why. But
I
why was he
understand that,
transferred
but
from the male prison to the female prison? Did they ever address that?
they did not. They said because he identified himself as female.
So did
Now,
he? So here's my question, because now
he
I'm
hasn't
really
had
going to get a
any
little.
pills. He ain't took no damn medication. He ain't
That's what
got
I'm saying.
no booze.
I'm wondering, did somebody whisper in his ear, "Hey, if you do this, you could get transferred out of here"?
It had to be.
Because it just
That's the
don't
only
seem right.
way. That's the only way. And he went full length on it. But homeboy ain't taking no pills. He ain't got no booze. All he did is his damn hair.
Oh, he just threw a wig on.
He didn't even throw a wig on. In the picture, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you the picture of
Did,
him.
he got it fried and laid to the side.
No, he got his shit braided.
Wait, you got to go the other way.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
oh, so
him.
he just grew his hair a little bit. Is that
He
the girl
grew
who
his
got
damn hair. Well,
pregnant?
he didn't grow because if hold on, I'm gonna show you the first picture. Let me go back. He didn't even have to grow it a little bit. He already had it.
Yeah, he already had the afro part.
So all he did is have somebody in jail braid his shit. They braided
This
his shit.
something don't sound right in the water. I'm sorry, it just don't seem right.
Yeah. So somebody braided his shit because if you look at it, it's longer.
Yeah.
It's way longer. It's very much longer.
So
That's all he
so
did.
who gonna
Somebody in
pay for
prison.
this?
He got some little film up in prison to braid his hair.
So who is going to pay for this? Because this is a huge mistake.
They said
Somebody
that
got to answer to this.
yeah, they said now that all three have been separated and put in the hole. The shit
Was
you
a
should
bit
have
too
done from the
late
get
now.
go.
It's too late. They pregnant.
Right.
Well, he gonna get pregnant again while they pregnant? That's too late. What's the point? That didn't make sense to me at all.
That's why I'm telling you. If I identify as female, but I still got all my shit working, I can come in there with a fully loaded gun. Come on now.
Pow pow.
I'm coming in there with a weapon. I done came in your
Yeah.
prison with a weapon.
He came in with a weapons of mass destruction because
Destruction.
he just
Yes.
destroyed all that. And
Yes.
here's the thing, though: these are just the two that we know that are pregnant. What about the others that's about to come
Okay.
out
The other ones
too?
ain't pregnant. They just got some dick. That's my point. They just got dick. They didn't get pregnant. And then I'm gonna show you a picture.
They were
Here's the
smart. They
picture.
swallowed.
Here is. Let me go back. My thing is shut down. Let me turn it sideways here. So yeah, these are the two women side by side showing their stomach.
Oh, and they just so proud.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's his
that was that
picture,
the Wait,
and
here's
that's
my
his
question.
picture at
Was
the
that the
bottom.
maternity? That was the maternity photo shoot.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and that's him at
Gotcha.
the bottom.
And he
What
just
about him
proud
looks
daddy.
transgender? Does anything about his ass look feminine?
No, he's not feminine.
He ain't feminine.
I think he played the system.
Oh, he played the system. These
Yeah.
dumbasses just sent me to a female prison. I'm gonna wear this shit out.
He was like a kid in a candy store.
You think? You really think? Man, I said, oh hell no. Let them. You know what? From this point forward, if I get arrested, hey, I identify, man. I'm female. I'm female. By law, y'all got to hook a brother up. Y'all. You know what the law says, right? The law says.
You said you gonna identify as a female?
Damn right. I'm identified as a female, so I can get up in there and do my thing. I'm gonna see if I can. Oh, there it is.
Look at you. I see you over there.
Yeah,
high tech and everything.
Yeah, I'm figuring it out. See, yeah, I'm figuring it out. I just don't want. I'm looking at this brother's picture. Ain't nothing about him says feminine.
Well, I can't really see the picture because my face is over his picture. But
all right, let me see what I can do.
I don't know if you can bring it to the front.
Move from stream, solo layout, mute, edit, mic. No, that's not letting me. Let me see. Will it let me move you? No, it won't let me move you. Let's see if we do it this way. No, won't let us do it that way. See, I'm learning stuff, people. I'm learning. Y'all got to work with it, brother.
It's trial and error. Trial and
error here. That's what we're doing. We're figuring stuff out. We're trying to go with it. But yeah, I figure the people, they'll be able to see it at some point. We may not be able to see it. And then even right here, ain't nothing changed except he shaved off his damn goatee and braided his hair.
And if you really look closer, he still got a mustache.
Right.
Okay, I'm stop. Let me stop.
Okay,
because usually I respect the transgender community. I have a family member who's transgender, but this right here just sounds a little fishy to me, and I don't feel like he's truly transgender.
That motherfucker, excuse my French, he ain't transgender. He figured out a way to beat the system.
He figured out the system. He pimped the system.
He got his ass up in there. He got his ass up in there with the two females that got them pregnant, and he probably done tore up some more ass and they don't know about it.
Yeah, he truly pimped the system on this one.
He pimped the damn system on this one. They was dumb as hell. They was dumb as hell. That don't even make logical sense to me. How is it you can take your dick up in a woman's prison and swing it around like you Goliath? I'm knocking you down. I'm knocking you down. I'm knocking you down. You know who I am. Girl, come on, get you some dick. You've been up here in 5 years. You know you want some. You know you want some. You tired of getting your tongue, getting the tongue. I can help you out. Put some cigarettes on my book.
I want to see his books. Yeah, I want to know how much money he got.
Have your family put something on my book.
Oh my gosh. He was probably living his life like it was golden in there.
Think about this. If he hadn't got caught, if he had not gotten caught, he could have been in there slinging dick and making money. Think about it.
Well, somebody really want to talk to you.
Shit, he might have really wanted to talk to me. That one could have been slinging dick and making money. That's all he do. Yo, Miss Francis, God Francis, I know you wean all that, but can you, my book's tight right now. Give you a couple $100. You bring me some condoms. Bring a brother some condoms up in here.
Apparently, he didn't use condoms if they're pregnant.
That's the whole point. But if he had been smart about it, he could have ran this shit for another couple years. Nigga, there's a such thing as pull out. Sometimes
some people pull out game ain't the greatest.
Yeah, pull out. That's all you had to do. But now the prison system, Edmond prison system, said that they are doing an investigation and they are looking into it to see about the situation. And don't get me wrong, they did right. A prisoner who was transgender went to court and won the case about being transgender, and they had to put that person within a female prison. Yet you don't see that person on the news.
But that's because they don't like females.
Right. But also, too, that person was taking pills. That person was in the process of transforming themselves, changing themselves.
So they were truly doing the whole transition process. Gotcha. Right. But this one, he just said, because I'm going to say, I'm going to change. So he said, I'm going to just change my sex on my driver's license. So now you got to put me in the prison.
Right. Y'all just gonna let me sling this dick up in here, and I ain't gonna get in trouble.
I like how you keep saying slinging that dick.
Oh,
Like he had a brothel or something going on.
Oh, he was slinging dick. Cause think about this. Think about this. You gonna put a man in a locked room with females. There's normally you 2 to a room or 4 to a room. You gonna put a man in a locked room. I'm gonna tell you this for a fact. Every man out there, I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings. I ain't trying to do no. We wake up with a fucking heart on. Whether or not we use it or not, that's up to us. But we walk up every goddamn morning with a heart on. So you telling me that she ain't gonna walk by? Oh damn, I need to get on that. I ain't had none of that shit in 10 years. I ain't had none of that in 2 years. Ooh, yeah, Lord, boy, you need to bust up these cookies up in here because they starting to get stale, and I need to do something about this. Ooh, please, nigga, I'm naming you the plumber because you finna clean up. You finna clean these pipes out. Your ass is the plumber up in here. We didn't gave you a nickname. You the plumber.
He was a true maintenance man.
Ooh, there is no way that this even makes sense. That they took someone who had a fully locked and loaded penis and put them in a female prison. They would not do that to a female. They would not put a female in an all-male prison.
I'm trying to figure out, where are you looking at? Because are you looking at the camera?
Oh no, I was looking at something else off to the side. I have stuff off on there. I pulled stuff up on
because
the screen.
When you're talking to the people,
I know. I see myself.
I'm so confused. Okay.
I see myself. So I
was a little confused. Okay, just making sure. Okay, carry on.
I see myself doing it, but I catch myself when I'm looking over there and doing stuff. But yeah, I pull up stuff on the left on the other screen so I can see it.
Got you.
So I get it.
That's what I'm saying.
Believe me, I see myself most definitely. But my whole point, you said, what the hell going on? Am I fucked up or is he?
I was like, is it me? You know, they say, is it me, Jesus? But yes,
hold on one
this
second.
whole story is just crazy to me. I don't know.
Sweet. I'm looking. You do know it's 7:25, right?
Say what?
It's 7:25, sister.
Oh, fuck, I'm in a different time zone. Oh shit. I'm in Texas.
Yeah. You are hour behind, sweetheart. The show was
upside down.
Yeah, I see that. But we talking about this guy. You can just be on the phone.
I'm about to jump on now.
So my whole thing is this, okay? I get, and I have nothing against transgender. I've met a few transgenders that have become friends, and I hope that we continue to be friends. But I'm going to tell you, this in my heart, there's no way in hell this guy's transgender.
Nah, I think he just pimped the system, like I said.
He
played a game, and he played it very well.
He played it, and he won.
Yeah, and he won, and now he's like checkmate.
Yeah. Now, y'all caught me, but it's after the fact.
It's after the fact. It's too late now. The damage is done.
Right. It's after the fact. So my thing is this. From this point forward, what does the prison system do when it comes to transgender people in the prison?
Well, like you said, they're going to have to probably create a space where it's just dedicated for them.
Yeah, they can't do nothing but put transgenders in a whole nother section by themselves. Because this
I think that you stick to what you're born with, period.
I get it, but you know this is 2022 now. I mean, this is United States. We have co-ed bathrooms now. You have kids that are identifying as
transgender or non-binary.
The difference is those co-ed bathrooms aren't paid with our tax dollars. I'm not willing to put my tax dollars at risk for anything in this jail to make people more comfortable. Now, keeping people safe is a different story, but comfort, no.
Well, it's not even about...
have their
It's not comfort. It's more because of safety,
No.
because people feel
But
like they will
that's
be
the
attacked
thing.
if they go into the bathrooms. If
So why not put the transgenders in the place where you got those body parts? If you got a dick, you need to be with the dick. It's with the dick. Period.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. I got dick, but I'm taking pills and I got boobs now. You ain't gonna leave me in the male. You ain't gonna leave me in the male prison.
You made that choice. You're gonna deal with some sort of reaction that you don't want when you decided to get titties. So whether you're in jail or whether you're not in jail, you're still gonna have those titties, right? So if you got a dick, you need to be in the dick department. You got a pussy, you need to stay in the pussy department. Period. That way we can't get raped. And if you want to be transgender, it'll be plenty of fellas that'll, you know what I'm saying, look you up, you know?
Well, that's true. A woman can't get a woman pregnant, and a man can't get a man pregnant. Hold on.
Right.
I'm gonna read what Fountain says here. She says, well, the main reason this guy got away with it is because no man wants to see another man's dick unless he into men, of course. Yeah, women saying that she's a man, they want to actually say, pull up your skirt and drop your drawers and let me see. Yeah, that's true. But I'm just saying, if a woman identifies as a man and she still got a vagina, they ain't gonna transfer her out of that woman's prison to a male prison. They know when the hell they doing that. Because her ass will be tore up from the floor from the moment she walk in there.
Well, you know, Orange and the New Black would show you they were in there in the women's prison.
Okay.
So they weren't transferred, even if they were butch.
Right. So how you gonna transfer a transgender male to a female prison, but you want to transfer a transgender woman to a male prison?
I'm still trying to figure that all out.
That's bullshit. Straight up bullshit. I guess we lost Sweet, but yeah, I don't know what to say on that one, man. That's bullshit. Now they're gonna have to come up with a whole new system. They're gonna have to come up with a whole new way of dealing with this.
Yes, because this is not going to be the first time that this has happened. It's going to be more occurrences, and they're going to have to figure it out and have to do it the correct way so that, for one, the inmates are not interacting with the person and getting pregnant. Because now you have to deal. Now it's on the taxpayers' dollars to actually take care of this child now. These two kids.
Right, because they say she's going to be giving birth in another few months here. And what about the one that's doing natural life? Not life. Life means you can get some time back.
No, natural life.
Natural life means
that what, foster care, life. Or she giving it to the family. Like, see, now we got two unborn kids that we don't know what's going to happen to them and how they're going to be affected by all this.
Okay, y'all gonna get mad at me, and I know you are. I don't really care. Y'all gonna get mad at me, but I'm telling you, when those kids are born, they need to have a rabbi in there. They need to have a shaman monk in there. They need to have one of these female witches in there, and they need to be praying over that child, and they need to baptize that child. They need to put some oil on the forehead, because your parents are straight murderers. It's in your DNA. It's in your DNA.
But they could be that one, golden child that changes everything. You never know. Okay. You don't always have to be the product of where you came from.
That is true. That is true. That is so true. Okay, now I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back here, and I'm gonna show y'all. For those of y'all who can see it, I want y'all to see this picture, the homeboy here, because there's nothing about this brother that says transgender. Now, if that's the case, I will grow some damn hair. I will go get me some hair plugs, get that shit put in, get it braided, and y'all can send me to a female prison all day long. 3 meals in how they say, a cot and 3 hot, and I get an ass on the side for free. Come on.
You getting 3 meals and some hot. No, but my thing is this. Okay, so you have, we still, I guess they get empowerment credits and bravery credits for being transgender. But are we thinking about these other things about safety and security and rape and, you know, just other stuff when we're so accepting? Because what do you do now? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do now?
I'm being honest with you. When I saw this story, when I listened to this story, it just, nothing about it made logical sense to me. One, he's a murderer right off the bat. Two, he goes to court and everything else as a man, but as soon as he gets in prison, he identifies as a female. Three, you say, well, hey, we don't want a lawsuit because this other transgender has won and we have to separate him. Let's go ahead and send him to a woman's prison. But when we get him to the woman's prison, we don't say, hey, he got a fully functioning dick with balls and all. He ain't shooting blank. Let's now segregate him and put him in an area by himself. No, let's not do that. Let him lay up in there in that damn 4x6 jail cell with other women and let him throw dick.
How long he was in jail before all this happened?
Long enough to get pregnant.
Yeah, that's the only thing it doesn't say. That's the only thing I did not find out. It was how long was he in jail before all this happened?
I mean, technically,
he's doing 30 years himself. He's doing 30 years.
Well, my thing is, if he's doing 30 years, what hormones is he taking? Because he ain't getting no damn hormones.
He's not taking any hormones. He's a man. He's a man, Damien. He's a man.
So it's like, what information did they have to validate this? Like, you see what I'm saying? He's not taking no hormones. He got hella testosterone, no estrogen, but because I identify as something, I identify as a rich bitch. Call me a millionaire. That don't mean I'm a millionaire. Yes.
Hey.
However,
I identify as OG. I ain't got no hoes.
You identify who?
I identify as a man.
I ain't got no hoes.
If I identify as a man, they're gonna put me in the men's section at the prison. I got titties. I got a whole coochie. They're gonna say, "Oh, you know what? She identifies as a man."
Sweet.
Yeah, somebody dropped the ball on this one.
Yeah, sweet. You identify as a man and they transfer your ass to a male prison, we would never
Listen,
see you.
it's all them motherfucking popping, okay? Because the good-looking niggas is there, all right?
Yeah,
the good-looking brothers is crazy as hell, and they're in jail. So,
I'm saying, so your
I don't want no parts. I'm good.
No, it's just fucking slow.
And when you look around in her jail cell, she has so many goddamn sweets and cigarettes up on the wall, boxes and cupcakes.
It's hilarious. I would get some good treatment. I would be VIP. Okay.
Yeah.
They're gonna be fighting over me because I got some coochie. I just identify as a man. That's all.
Right.
I mean, come on now. Just think about it. Like, you can just identify anything to make it a convenient situation for you. What's gonna stop people from continuing to abuse the attention that they use by labeling themselves with the category that they don't want labeled? But there's a whole lot of them. Like, what's gonna stop this from happening?
Okay, and I mean no disrespect in any shape or form. And like I said, transgender, please don't take this personally. There are many women in prison who identify as male, who call themselves straight man. They dress, they walk, they talk, carry themselves as a man.
But they're not in the
except to a woman. How come not one of them has been transferred?
Because their driver's license haven't been changed.
In any state.
That's why, because the driver's license haven't been changed. That's why. Because when they were put in prison, they were female.
So, but see, changing my driver's license will qualify me, even though I had a qualify me.
Yes, if you legally change your sex, you will be identified as the sex you were changed.
Wow.
So what I gotta do to do that? That's what I want to do.
Oh, you just gotta go to the family court.
So all I gotta do is down to family court, go down and change my sex, and if I get arrested, they're gonna put me in with the female.
Now I don't know about Georgia, so now Georgia might be a different thing than New Jersey. So don't go in there thinking that that's what's gonna happen, because Georgia will will mess you up, and you be like, dang it. So don't go in there thinking that all states are doing this now. It's not all states. It's just this particular prison in this county
In New Jersey, yeah.
in New Jersey that
Because
is
I
just
don't see that. I
messed
don't see
up.
that happening. I don't see that happening in California. I don't
Oh
see
hell
that
no.
happening in Texas. I don't see that shit happening in New York. I just don't see it happening.
And actually, New York is the one that keep the conjugal visits so they can keep all the pregnancies down.
Wow. Yeah, I just don't see it happening. All this is just crazy to me. But you know what? I'm gonna give big ups. Hey, big up, because he figured out a way around the system. First
Yeah, he
time in
did.
history, some man has figured out how to get their ass out of one prison into another, which benefits them.
So my question is this: was the sex consensual? What are they about to do with these babies? Was that their
Okay.
Well, they said it
boyfriend
was
or their
consensual.
Yeah, let me help you out
They
with this.
said they were consensual.
The one female, I forgot her name, who is a lifer, who has gone there for natural life. She says, "We found love in a place of no hope." That was her exact quote.
All right, so
She
we
is
got another. So it's
quoting shit
another lockup.
from
What is it called? Lockdown or lockup or whatever them shows they got.
she quoting Rihanna. Now, homegirl went so far as to quote Rihanna's song. We found love in a place of no hope. Okay. Now, no shit. Now, they haven't said anything about what's going to be done with the babies, because one of the ladies is going to be giving birth in a few months. The only thing they have done, which me and Marissa just thought was stupid as hell, was they put each one of them in a separate holding cell, which is way too damn late now. You might as well just put them all in a cell together, because they both pregnant. It ain't like he can get them pregnant again. It ain't like getting a damn it ain't like getting double yolked egg.
So my thing is, our tax dollars is going to make
That's
new
exactly
families.
what I just said. That's
Like,
exactly what I said.
like, we are affording new families in prison. This is not Mexico, Nicaragua. This is not Guatemala. This is America.
Oh, okay. My girl Fountain says, in the state of Georgia, it is hard to get your name changed, your sex changed. I have transgender friends that have been trying for over a decade, and still the courts will not allow it.
See?
Well,
now if you go to California, you can do it.
Yeah.
Well, see, in most places, you can't get the sex change until you have the sex change surgery. So unless you have the surgery, you cannot identify as anything else than what you are until they chop that shit off and tuck that shit in.
So how in the hell did a grown ass man with a full cock loaded gun get up in a hen house and start shooting shit?
To shoot the girl up.
He just shot that. That nigga started shooting shit all over the wall. Girl, just walk by here, I'll get you pregnant.
Oh, ski. Oh, ski, goddamn. Oh. To the window, to the wall. Come on now. Yes, he did.
Hey, you remember how back in the day they used to turn on the fountains on the street and you had to run through them?
Yeah.
That's what he was doing. Just run through these girls. Just run. Oh my God, I saw this story. I know we were supposed to do love language today, but I just knew I had to talk about this story. I will do my best to remember to do love language next week. What is your love language? As I said, Marissa sent me the quiz, and I was actually just going to take the quiz online to see what my actual love language is. I personally, to me, my love language is giving. I love giving. So
my love language is food.
Girl, this ain't no eat, love, pray. Okay. This ain't that.
You coming from crater legs, we can talk. You coming from lobster tails, we can go on a date.
I get your point. I totally get your point. But so what I'm going to try to do next week, I'm going to try to do that show, and we're going to talk about love languages. And I'm going to let Sweet lead that. Not Sweet. I'm sorry, Marissa. I'm going to let Marissa lead that show because she knows a lot more about it than I do, and I'm going to be her co-host there. And hopefully, Sweets will be able to join us because she talks about love language a lot too and different shit. So I'll let them head the show up, and I'll just be co-hosting them.
Well, unless there's some other story that pops off from now until
Well,
next week.
I'm still trying to talk about Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union.
Oh, what? Okay, just give me a brief synopsis.
We're talking about the sex change in the genders and sexuality. So Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union's kid that was born a boy that identifies as a girl, that's 14 years of age, has a picture on the internet with him intimately kissing his boyfriend.
Okay.
At a family gathering.
Oh yeah, we'll be talking about that next Wednesday. That's the show we'll be discussing. I will be doing my research, and yes, that's the show that we'll be talking about. Might as well continue with the transgender and keep going with it because there are more and more young adults and young kids that are identifying as transgender, wearing tutus and dresses to school, and we now are I know it was a big thing for the last 3 years. We're talking about transgender bathrooms in schools and or a transgender child going to use the bathroom of the gender that they identify with. So yeah, you know what, Sweet? We definitely gonna be talking about that. And then the next show after that, I'm gonna make sure it's the love language because I really want to see where I fall on that. Because Marissa probably gonna throw her hands up in the air, whatever answer I come up with.
Why do you think that?
Because he ain't gonna tell the truth.
I am gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna tell the truth.
That sounds a little bit better.
Good point.
Whatever. I'm gonna tell the damn truth.
He's gonna be like, I really don't do that.
My love language probably be slapping your ass. That's probably what it end up being. That's
that is not a love language.
My love language is slapping your ass.
That is not a love language.
One, so we make up one too. We can all make up our own love language. I mean,
right.
You know,
I'm just saying.
It's a love language. It's just
all I'm saying is my love language is probably not even on the chart. My shit probably say unknown.
No, it's gonna say to be continued.
Wow.
Hey, Sweet, tell them what you got coming up tomorrow.
So tomorrow is Thursday. Every Thursday we are at Vibes ATL in Lithonia. We do Black Wall Street networking events. We also film the show live as well for Real Life, the Black Perspective. So if anyone is interested in coming to get free promotions for their business or to get a live performance to create a reel of some sort, come through. Vibes ATL, 7300 Stonecrest Concourse. On Sundays, we have Sunday brunch at 6 restaurants, 3 stories, and a rooftop on MLK. We lit.
All right, go hit him up that bling queen.
All right. Well, you all know Mother's Day is coming up. Like I said before, May 8th is around the corner. So please make sure you get your mother something or the mother figure in your life. So you definitely want to check out the website at bedazzleboutiqueonline.com. And you can search colors, metal, and find everything that you want just for $5.
Guys, I know Mother's Day is coming up, and some of y'all mothers are a little provocative and out there. You can also find some things for them on Lashimo Shop. I'm just going to say that and leave it at that. It's the end of the show now. I thank everyone for tuning in and listening. I thank for the ones who commented. Remember, we're put on this earth every day to help someone. And if you can't do anything to help them, we ask that you don't do anything to harm them. We will see you next week. We're going to be talking about Dwayne Rain and his son. Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
It's his daughter.
His daughter. I'm
now.
sorry, his daughter.
Yes.
I apologize. My mistake. With that, guys, we're going to say
We already
goodbye,
messed up.
and we'll talk to you later.
Peace.
We at Nightlife 24/7 appreciate you, our listener, who has an open mind and heart and are able to listen, learn, and discuss those issues that affect you and your partner. By discussing these issues, we hope to keep the lines of communication open to help inform you, our listener, and our community. It's on your mind, so let's talk about it on Nightlife 24/7.